He was reverse engineering alien spacecrafts that were found.
Because you went to Area 51. That kind of stuff is like, kind of feels kind of dark to me. Like, that feels like a different kind of alien.
Maybe a little brighter than the North Star and not quite as bright as Jupiter.
If I were to consider a home planet, that would probably be a home planet to my soul.
Yeah.
But I also think I'm really happy.
Guys, welcome to our podcast. We just got a brand new camera, Sony ZV-1. We're balling out of control here. We're going to talk about aliens today. We're on the North Shore of Hawaii, where we've been living for the past 6 months, and we see all kinds of alien activity here. It's unreal. I mean, I'm not trying to sound dramatic, but we do see we see a lot of crazy alien activity. We have some hypotheses
We do?
about aliens communicating with us, and we're just going to get into it.
Wow,
So,
you're making it like scientific.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I
Hypotheses.
first got really interested in aliens when I heard the Bob Lazar story, and I talked about it on like episode 2 or whatever that we
Recorded.
recorded.
Yeah, but then we deleted it
Oh yeah,
because we started our podcast.
It was
over.
more like a practice
Okay.
pod. But
So,
is this the first time we've talked about aliens on our channel?
no, we talked about it a little in the galactic healing, but I really
Okay.
felt like we could go deeper.
Yeah.
So,
Well, anyway,
yeah.
I mean, so when I heard about the Bob Lazar, do you know Bob Lazar?
Sounds familiar.
So he's this guy that was working at Area 51. Have you heard of Area 51?
Yes.
Do you know where it is? Do you know what state it's
Oh,
in?
no. Kevin.
We like to play trivia.
It's just Kevin giving me questions of
Yeah,
where.
it keeps her really entertained. Like,
really fun.
I have her guess where Heineken is made.
Netherlands.
Yeah. And Hoegaarden.
Oh, Belgium.
Yeah. And Rainier.
Oh, California.
Yep. She's got it.
Sweet. Okay, anyway, so Area 51.
Where's Area 51?
Ooh. I'm like picturing it on a map to be like somewhere kind of more south.
Mm-hmm.
Is
It's
it
just interesting
in-
because someone
What?
that communicates with aliens doesn't know where Area 51 is.
No. I haven't guessed yet.
Okay.
New Mexico? Oh, no.
No.
Oh, no.
It's in Nevada.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Where's Nevada?
Guys, this is the Seattle public school system for
No,
you.
I'm blushing. Where is Nevada, though? Is it like south? I can't even picture
it is
it on a
south. You got that correct. It
map.
borders California
Oh.
and then and then
Jeez.
Arizona.
Okay, my other guess was going to be Arizona, so
Yeah.
whatever. I haven't thought about Nevada.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
So
Okay, so Nevada.
yeah, so he was working at Area 51. He was reverse engineering alien spacecrafts that were found in a like excavation, you know when they find bones in the ground. Well, they found a spacecraft apparently in
Wow.
Alien 51. Area 51 hired him to reverse engineer this gravitational.
Right.
They were like, how is this working off gravity? And
Yeah.
anyway, so he ended up kind of being a whistleblower is how I heard about him,
Right.
So that just kind of got me into it. And then I think when you and me see these crazy things flying in the night sky, it makes you wonder.
Right.
Like, does everybody know that I think, you and me sometimes are like, are aliens hiding in plain sight? Because we
Oh,
see
yeah.
a boat off in the distance. We're like, how do we know that's not like that boat way out on the horizon with the light? It looks like we think it's a boat, but and the Coast Guard might think it's a boat,
Yeah.
but is it an alien craft? Or same thing with something flying.
Yeah.
We see it flying, and we just assume. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I have a lot to say about that, but I want you to get your full thoughts out.
Yeah.
When you said how you like seeing things flying too, like we would see shooting stars. Is that something you're talking about? Some of the shooting stars we'd see, like,
It looks
they look crazy.
They have like this blue flame that goes behind them, and it's just goes
different.
in a weird direction.
Yeah. And maybe that's what shooting stars look like. I don't know, but they look interesting, and they move so dang fast, like across the sky. Like they have to be moving so fast to like shoot across the sky like that.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think of that, but
yeah,
because they shoot across the horizon, so that means they got to be going, I don't know, just
we probably don't even have a measurement for how fast they're going.
That would be a good thing to ask Google or now Chat GPT.
But now, like, every time, I mean, maybe there's just a lot of shooting stars. Maybe we're not used to seeing like so much
Are you saying we're not seeing aliens?
Well, honey, I'm not saying that.
Am I convincing you that they're aliens?
No, I think it's aliens every time, but I'm talking to the skeptics out there.
Yeah. Well, I would say just the last thing on my little rant here before you start talking is that we also think aliens communicate through AI.
Kev, you can't just drop that and not elaborate.
Well, just like the music, because we listen to this. What is it? It's kind of like positive affirmation music. And then we found out that it's made by AI. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, it was just interesting. I was like, is this aliens like trying to elevate people in their highest power? Because no humans are saying any words like this,
Yeah.
Like you listen to like pop music and it's all just kind of negative. It's not programming your mind to be wealthy and happy.
Maybe to be desperate for a romantic partner.
Yeah, and then so when we hear this music, actually it was actually kind of sad at first because it was just songs with really good lyrics.
Well, our $100 million playlist, we shared it.
Okay. Oh,
we can link it below so you guys can listen.
Yeah.
But
it's really good.
Yeah, it's like my manifestation playlist, and we pretty much realized all the singers.
It's all
I mean, you have an eye for AI, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can, like, pick up on something. You're like, this seems AI. And
honestly,
it takes me a minute.
which is kind of, but so, like, it's really positive. Like, what's an example of the lyrics?
Well, I can only think of the one that's like, I get paid to exist.
Yeah, that's your favorite one.
I can't even think of, like, how the song sounds.
Yeah,
that's what's really weird about it, too, is these songs, they don't get stuck in my head because for some reason they feel like they're programming my subconscious, but they don't feel like they're, like, my conscious mind, like, isn't able to fully pick up on the lyrics. It's really strange. I don't know why, because normally when I listen to music, it doesn't go straight through to my subconscious like this. I feel like I can pick it up.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you picked up it was AI.
Well, honestly, it sounds so real. I was saying the singers sound almost better than Sia and Adele. But then I think what was kind of raised the AI red flag is that nobody's singing these lyrics. So I was like, how are these people just like so enlightened that they're making these pop sounding songs, but they're using these amazing lyrics?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh man, maybe they're not real. And then I looked up and all the album covers were animated and no actual names.
Yeah, and like the names on Spotify, it's like shift into abundance instead of someone's actual name.
Mm-hmm. And then some of them on YouTube actually had an AI person singing it, which was really weird. I mean, you could tell that was kind of fakeish looking, but it was an AI person singing it. And then I think it was kind of sad because I realized that nobody is actually making this music. And then so anyway, just kind of a far out thought that, well, aliens are communicating through that.
Then I guess what transmuted that was you're like, well, maybe the aliens are making this music to uplift the consciousness of humanity.
Exactly.
And I feel that like that would make sense. And the way this like playlist came together is my sister sent me one song, and suddenly, like, you know how it'll suggest songs, and it just kept suggesting like amazing songs, and I just kept adding them to a playlist.
That
and
sounds
every
pretty
single
divine.
song after that, like pretty much the whole playlist, it just created itself, and it was just song. I really didn't skip any, and so it was really weird because I really I work with galactic beings, and this is where it gets crazy, like, but I really think they might have like sent it my way. So I feel like we jumped around because you went to Area 51. That kind of stuff is like kind of feels kind of dark to me. Like that feels like a different kind of alien. I don't know.
Well, to me it seems like the government is like dissecting things over there. It's not.
I'm like, what they do to the aliens that they found? Like, oh well, did they find actual aliens, or just their ship?
Well, according to the Bob Lazar guy, the ship was created for like 4-foot beings, basically. Like the way the ship, he was like, when he went inside of it, he's like, okay, the ceilings were really short and things like that. And then I think he did say like this. It's so interesting. Maybe we should listen to the podcast while we make dinner tonight or something again.
Okay.
But he talks about a room where they might have had like an alien body or something.
Oh God, I get such a bad feeling whenever you talk about this, and it's actually kind of hard for me to listen to those podcasts because I'm like, something icks me out, and I don't know. Not so much about the aliens as much as like, what are they doing to them, and like, could they have like found some and like started doing tests on them? I don't know. Anyway.
Right. Or did they take the ship? You know, maybe they didn't find it.
Oh God,
maybe
I don't know.
Maybe they told them that.
Maybe.
We found it in an excavation.
I don't know. All I know is that I believe in aliens. I don't think that they're all bad, but I also don't think that they're all good. And this is really interesting because when you're talking about like seeing a boat on the horizon, this is sparking like conversation for me because I'm really into Dolores Cannon's books. I think I've spoken about her before. She wrote a book called what's it called? Custodians. And it's about kind of her unraveling like aliens within her hypnosis journey. She's a hypnotist. And at first I think her husband was a hypnotist and might have discovered, I'm gonna forget how this all went down. All I know is that she took on the role of being a past life therapist, from maybe something her husband discovered. But he didn't like totally jump on it, so she did. And she started like doing past life therapy. And then it kind of morphed into extraterrestrials starting to come through in her channeling or in her clients' journeys. So what happened was that instead of going back to a past life in her client, she would drop them into a current life experience that they would then uncover was actually an alien encounter. And what's really trippy, and this really like initiated my awakening to how extraterrestrials can like connect with us and communicate with us, because in these alien encounters, the conscious mind of the person would see, like, for example, a boat on a horizon or something.
Oh, interesting.
And they see like something, but it's actually like the aliens like made them see it or something. They had like the ability to kind of place memory into the person's mind to prevent from causing like an intrusive event. Like it would otherwise maybe be really terrifying for the person. In their everyday waking life, it would interfere with their everyday waking life. Usually, like in all of Dolores Cannon's subjects, I guess you could say, all of their alien encounters are positive generally. Maybe the person's freaked out, but it always kind of comes down to like, okay, the alien has like positive intentions. They took them up on a ship and they were running tests on the person. But the tests were to either benefit the person or benefit their people. If it were to benefit like the aliens in some way, it's most likely because the person they're running tests on is one of them and they just incarnated as a human.
Oh, interesting. And this was,
Okay, I just talked a lot, but I think the main thing being that like we can have our memory altered to see something that our conscious mind is cool with. A lot of times they would describe like an owl flying in front of a car, which by the way happened to me. I've had an owl fly directly in front of my car in the middle of the night one time, driving home from like an event at my aunt's. And
what kind of car was it?
It was the minivan. Oh, are you testing me right
This
now?
is another trivia.
Oh, it was a Mazda.
Nice. And what kind of car did you learn today?
A Genesis.
Yes, Genesis. Yeah.
There's also a Jaguar too.
Yeah. One starts with a J, and what is the other one?
A G. Genesis G.
Genesis
Okay.
G. Yeah. Anyway, I have a lot of fun doing the trivia.
Yeah.
You guys should try it in your own relationship. It's pretty fun.
If your partner knows nothing about cars and you know everything about cars,
Yeah.
you can test them.
If they don't know about
Like
cars or
husband.
beer or geography.
Yeah, I really don't know beers. I mean, now I do, but
Yeah.
you also tested me on the frozen fruit we have in the fridge and where it's all from.
Oh, yeah. Super interesting. Frozen strawberries and frozen blackberries are from where?
Frozen blackberries are from Chile,
Yeah.
and frozen strawberries are from Argentina.
Yeah. And where are the
Mexico.
Where are the Mexicans
the mangoes
from?
are from Mexico.
The mangoes. Darn it, I gave it away. I'm still working on my...
The blueberries, frozen blueberries. I'm going to let you guys guess for a second. Okay, they're from Canada.
Yep, that's correct.
Yeah.
If you guessed Canada.
Okay. Anyway.
All right.
Okay. So, bringing it back. Aliens. Well, so I channel aliens, and there's a lot of like... oh, you know what? I want to like go back to... Dolores Cannon said, like, in her books, she taught, like, I love her work, but she sets a lot of protection, and so, of course, the way she does her work, her clients are not going to tap into, like, the dark stuff, really, because that could bring harm to the psychological, I don't know, it could psychologically harm her client, and so I see why all of her books are very positive and all aliens have positive intentions, but from my perspective, I think there's like darkness in all beings, and they're just like there's humans with different intentions, there's also aliens with different intentions. Does that resonate for you, honey?
Yeah, well, I was getting captivated by what you were saying.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess you think there's aliens with bad intentions?
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
yeah,
I mean, I thought you thought all aliens were good.
But I think that would be naive.
Okay.
I think that'd be naive.
And what do you think these bad aliens would...
Well, like...
What are their motives, do you think?
It's also, like, bad from, like, what perspective, you know? What is bad, you know?
Yeah.
I think it's, like, I think their intentions might not always be... There's different, like, levels of consciousness of beings, right? And, like, there's beings with higher consciousness, there's beings of lower consciousness. The ones of lower consciousness are going to be more unconscious, and they're going to more likely cause harm even unintentionally because they aren't as aware. And we kind of talked about this in the previous pod about like being aware. Like when you're aware, you're not like... When you're aware of your intentions, you're going to be more aware of how you impact other people too. I guess we didn't really talk about that, but it's kind of the same with extraterrestrials, I think. I don't think they're like... It's not really a bad or good. It's like a spectrum of like their intentions and their level of consciousness.
Well, then what are the good ones? What's some of their...
Yeah, I mean,
motives?
I think there's a lot of extraterrestrials with really positive intentions that are drawn to Earth right now because Earth is going through really powerful shifts. And I think their motives are to support the expansion of human consciousness, generally.
Yeah, and that would...
and the evolution.
That would support the AI theory that I have.
Oh, what's that?
Well, the one I just told you.
Oh.
The one about the music.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think they would be positive.
Yeah.
Aliens, yeah. Yeah, but I think that aliens get like a really negative... Well, there's a lot of people who are really scared of aliens. And like if someone's like, oh, I channel aliens, they're like I know that could scare someone or come across weirdly. But I'm like all about just like speaking my truth, and I believe they're real, and I believe that they're with me. I can feel them. I believe that I am an alien. So for those of you who don't resonate with that, like, maybe this isn't your channel. But
right. And which planet are you from?
I think I'm from the planet Sirius.
That's the one we can see from.
Sirius.
We can see that from.
Sirius B, maybe? I don't know.
Okay. Well, we actually see that planet when we're stargazing. Mm-hmm. And it's like a blue. It's like a bluish,
so beautiful.
bright star. It's maybe a little brighter than the North Star, and not quite as bright as Jupiter. It looks like a beautiful place. That's cool. Do you ever miss it?
Yes. Yeah, I mean...
Are there oceans?
Actually, Kevy, I think it's hard to say. Like, I think that feels like if I were to consider a home planet, that would probably be a home planet to my soul.
Yeah.
But I also think I'm really happy in the higher realms, maybe, of, like, non-physical form. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm not really sure. I think it's hard for me to be in human form.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say, like...
Right, like, I guess you kind of struggle with just, like, health sensitivities.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Which we talked about. Did we do a sensitivities podcast?
Oh, gosh. I mean, I don't know if we made it. I have no idea. All I know is that I feel like I've been really vulnerable on here.
Yeah. Well, apparently I yawn when I'm being vulnerable.
Oh, yeah. That is something that I noticed.
Yeah. It's actually pretty accurate.
Yeah.
So if you see me yawning, I'm about to...
spill some secrets.
Yeah.
Kevy, do you think you've ever had an alien encounter?
Well, I think some of the stuff I've seen in the night sky have been aliens.
What about the whole concept of, like, having your memory altered to see something that you haven't, that you
Oh, yeah.
maybe didn't think you saw? Like, have you ever had an experience? Can you think back on an experience in your current life? Can you think back on an experience in your life where something weird happened and it could have been maybe an alien encounter?
Well, that's a great question. I don't know if I have one just on deck on ready to tell.
Yeah.
Maybe if I thought about it. But I mean, I do feel like, well, maybe I have seen something that's just been altered, you know, like, because you kind of talk about how they can blend into something kind of, or they can, you know, they could make their ship look like a car momentarily, something like that. And then that also opens up the discussion about the simulation theory also, because I mean, sometimes we talk about how we feel like we're in this video game.
Yeah.
And so then what's, like, to say, like,
there's a bunch of AI people.
Yeah, exactly.
And actually Dolores Cannon talks about AI people. Well, she doesn't talk about it, but in her clients, when they're under hypnosis, like,
yeah, and I mean,
they talk about it.
Okay.
Which is crazy.
It might sound like a crazy concept.
Well, she doesn't call them AI people, but that's what we call them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it sounds crazy, but if you think about it, just know, like, if you're driving a car right now, or next time you go to the grocery store, just pay attention to people's behavior, and you might start to notice that some of the cars driving around might be just not even real people. They might just be these AI, like, simulations.
Just like filler people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so maybe just pay attention. It's, you know, I don't think you can totally rule it out if you observe it.
You, like, are the one that woke me up to this AI people thing. You started, like, pointing it out to me.
Yeah.
And you're like, that's it. That car is AI. That car is AI. Like, we're driving on the road and you're like, they're AI. It's really interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I might have started to notice it when I just noticed everybody following each other really closely on the roads. And, maybe like 2 or 3 car lengths just in a line. And then,
yeah.
I mean, it sounds silly, but that's the thing that sparked the whole AI maybe.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, gosh, I feel like I'm out here. I'm given 20 car lengths, and well, I feel like I'm the only conscious driver. And I also feel like there's no way these people can even be real if they're just all tailgating each other in a line. Like, it's really unnatural.
Right.
Because, yeah, I mean, obviously it's just not safe because somebody could be turning 2 cars in front of you and then you got to slam on the brakes. Or a car comes head on, and then I feel like I've talked about this. It really bothers me.
Yeah.
But, somebody goes head on into the car in front of you, and then you're going to smash into the back of them.
Yeah.
But anyway, and then I started noticing people in other environments, and yeah, it was just like almost looked like kind of filler AI people. It's not necessarily, I'm saying it's a simulation, but it's something is putting these people
right.
and it's interesting. What has your experience been with that since I've been pointing it out to you?
Well, I think for one, it made me be like, oh, these people are filler people, and actually a lot of them might not be real, so why do I care what other people think? Kind of thing. Like, it kind of helps me to clear that. Like, be like, okay, if they really are people, then why do I still care what they think? But
right.
I think,
like, you can use it to your advantage.
Yeah, I think I was kind of like, oh, they're just maybe not real. It doesn't mean that you don't want to like treat them badly. It doesn't change the way I treat people, but it does kind of make me be like, oh, I guess I don't need to be so self-conscious.
Yeah.
But I have like done this. I've kind of tuned into like, how can I tell if they're AI? And I'll like tune in, and I sort of figured out this like little way where it'll almost look like a wind-up toy. This is kind of creepy, but I'll like look at the back of people's hearts, and if they have this like little, it almost looks like a metal wind-up.
Oh yeah, you told me about this. Yeah,
because I always look for like, how can I like see, how can my subconscious pick up on, or how can my conscious mind pick up on certain things? And then it sort of showed itself as like a little wind-up toy in the back of their heart. Like, your heart is like the window to your soul. So if you have a mechanical thing on the back of your heart, you're not like, there's no soul there. They're just energy. They're just holograms.
Yeah.
And I started to notice, like, I'd start looking, and it started to like blow my mind how many people I was seeing the wind-up toy on the back of the heart of.
Wow.
kind of freaked me out a little bit. I was like, whoa. And Dolores Cannon's work kind of was like actually talking about how like you'd be shocked how many people are like holograms and not actually have real souls. And the people who do have real souls like are the ones we have these like karmic dynamics with and karmic connections with, but then there's filler people. And yeah, maybe like it makes you wonder like how many souls really are incarnated on Earth.
Right. Do you talk about that in your book at all?
Gosh, not this one, but maybe in the next one or two. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'll talk about it in the next book. Maybe. But got a lot to write about.
Yeah, because you're going to be, well, you're working on your second book, and then
Yeah.
you just published this book on Amazon. It's
Yeah.
called Before I Live, I Die.
Yeah.
And if you want to support the podcast, the best way to do it is to buy Marley's book on Amazon.
Yeah, it's kind of water damaged, but here we go. Yeah. Yeah, so just about my journey of spontaneously remembering my past lives. So if you're interested in that, the subtitle is How I Overcame Fear of Death Through Past Life Healing. So yeah, it's a lot about incarnation, a lot of overcoming deep trauma carried over from other lifetimes. Yeah. Cool.
Well, yeah, this has been fun. I feel like we could just talk about aliens all night.
I feel like we're going to have to do like many more pods on this.
Alien Part 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, we should wrap this up. And
Okay.
thanks for listening. And guys, help us get to 100 subscribers on YouTube.
Yay.
All right. Peace.